genuine works car. Once driven by Rennie TR3. Ford Capri 2.8 injection. Austin Healey 3 litre with a hard top. The old Jaguar E-Type. Ford RS 2000. This looks a beauty, I haven't seen this one before. And a Mustang. No show would be complete without a Mustang. Fiat 500. Hi, thanks for joining me. So I'm in Exmouth today for a car show organised by the Exmouth Rotary. Already looks to be a good number of cars here. So let's get on and have a good look and see what's here. So this Mini Cooper S is a genuine works car, once driven by Rennie Eltonen. Ford pickup F450 Custom. Very nice. We have an MGA. Had a few spots of rain here earlier, so some of the cars still got Tomos on. Good old Ford Cortina. Sporting a V6 badge. Looks like it's got just about every accessory that was ever made. Yeah, definitely a V6 under there. And an Austin Mini Cooper. I have seen this one once before, very genuine car. Seem to remember this chap's owned it for donkey's years. Got the classic period mini light wheels. It's actually a Mark II, so I'm guessing that's probably a private number plate. Would stem back around the 1969 era. MGB Tourer. Sure that's not the only one we'll see. Honda Accord. Trap TR3.
Okay, alright, cheers then. Right. Wonderful.
Minor 1000.
Sorry.
So Riley 1.5. Interesting looking car. Once again, it's a Riley. Wow. Full Capri 2.8 injection. Very desirable. Got a Triumph 2000 next to that.
So yeah, we have an enthusiastic gathering. Yeah, this is a 2000.
No, I had the PI.
You had a PI.
Yeah, I converted it to a carb
Some people did
because
they,
it was
they
so
got fed up with the
thirsty.
metering units.
Big 6-cylinder engine in there.
And then I had trouble with the overdrive unit.
I think that's what we call a Morris 1550. Sorry, 1515.
Sorry?
Good old Hillman Minx. Austin Healey 3 litre with a hard top. It's a pretty good looking car. A Jensen Healey. Don't see many of those these days. Good old Land Rover Defender. Most of the proceeds today going to the hospice care. Obviously a very worthwhile charity. Next to the Morris 1000 Cabriolet, we got a Riley Elf. As always, we're going to concentrate on the older cars. The Jaguar E-Type, fixed head coupe, attracting lots of attention. Two great big SU carburetors. RS8. Beautiful original upholstery. Thanks to the gent for opening that one up for us to have a closer look. And an MGA hardtop. Nice sort of gunmetal grey metallic. And a Trans Am. Nice looking Daimler. Also there's a Jaguar version, the XJ6, and this is a Daimler Sovereign, around about the 1978 era.
No, it's like a blue.
Another beautiful O'Reilly. Must confess I'm not 100% sure what model this is. Great big bench seat. .3 Ford Escort Mark II. Good old standard engine that. Nice to see the car being kept fairly standard.
There is a guy who rebuilt it.
28,330. Looking at the upholstery, that sounds genuine.
Drives well.
A Rambler Rogue. Must confess, do not know a huge amount about a Rambler Rogue. Jaguar Mark II, 2.4. There we have the Wolseley Hornet. The similar version we saw a moment ago was the Raleigh Elf. This one's been tinkered with a little. Some wheel arches and bits and bobs added. MG Midget 1972. This is my my new purchase. Colour's called Aqua. I've only owned it for a couple of months. Still got my little Peugeot. And this is an Austin A30. Apparently upgraded with the 1098 engine. And an RS 2000 Seen this car many a time before. Absolutely beautiful. Seems to attend pretty much every car show in the southwest of England. And a stunning Camaro. That's some engine. Sort of a dark metallic green, good looking car. Must admit I don't really know too much about this. And obviously I'm guessing a US Army military vehicle. Ford RS 2000. This looks a beauty, I haven't seen this one before. Sort of a orangey colour. Good old postal Morris 1000 van. Good old Rover 3.5 litre S. Model named the P6.
This is a classic Rover.
Yeah.
I was thinking of MGB Tourer. Very nice. I think that is a Renault Dauphine. Yeah. It's an amazing looking machine. 1957. Running in, please pass. I guess that remains on there permanently. Good old classic Mini. Ford Consul Capri. Seen this one lots and lots. Another good looking Ford Capri. Seem to have a Cosworth engine here. And a Mustang. No show would be complete without a Mustang. It's a nice version. Sort of a very pale blue.
run it in for so many miles.
Big straight six engine in this MG. I guess it's an MGC.
Big Rover 3.5.
Nice looking car. There we go, MGC in its snowberry white. Vintage Ferrari.
So now,
Yeah, I'd love to say I know all about that car, but it's not familiar at all. But what an amazing looking car. Another Daimler, the Daimler Sovereign, I'm guessing. Very modern Fiesta ST. Obviously had the underbonnet treatment. A couple of nice Volkswagen Beetles here, both cabriolet versions. Now I do like this. This is a Ford Escort Mark 1 1300 XL around the 1974 era. Car being kept very, very standard and genuine. Probably not the alloy wheels, which are a mini-like design, but nice to see that they've avoided the temptation of putting a Cosworth in it or something. Good old Volkswagen Transporter and Triumph Stag. Little Renault Clio Williams and a Fiesta XR2. And got a little collection of them here. So that one is a Super Sport. Oh, sorry. Just did a great job then of reversing into some people. Another super clean XR2. Eat your dinner off that engine. Couple of nice old Mercedes. 1984 230E. And an SL. Little Mazda. That'll either be an MX-5 or a Unos was the imported version. Triumph GT6 for sale. Mark III. Good old Saab Turbo. The old Mini Red Hot, owned by a good friend. What's nice is he's got the original purchase invoice, look. Wadham Stringer of Taunton, back in 1987. Obviously Wadham Stringer disappeared eventually. Ironically, that's a garage that both he and I worked at back in the 80s. Fiat 500, blue and white, two-tone. Toyota MR2. The later MG TF.
Yeah, just me. Oh, I'm sorry.
Penelope, the pink Volkswagen Beetle. Ferrari 328 GTS. Well, I think that's about it. Not the biggest car show I've been to, but certainly what is here is a very high standard and some very interesting cars. So as normal, don't forget, give us a like, don't forget to subscribe, and then you can catch a few more of these car shows. Lots coming up because we're properly into the summer season now, and look forward to seeing you on the next one. Thanks again.